But we'll have to move on and talk about some international friendlies. I mean, I was quite surprised that some countries were still able, within that limited space of time, still able to exploit the FIFA window. Okay, let's quickly go to Asia before we talk about international friendlies. Let me run through this quickly. Uzbekistan 2-0 victory over China. Iran 1-0 victory over South Korea. Qatar 1-0 victory over Syria. Australia played a 1-1 draw with Japan, and Iraq hammered Thailand 4-0. You also have Saudi Arabia defeating the United Arab Emirates 3-0. So just watch that space and monitor some of the teams that might end up at the World Cup. Well, international friendlies.
You know them already?
Cecilia.
Hong Kong and Singapore were in action. 2-0 Hong Kong winning that one. Malaysia and Afghanistan 1-1. Kyrgyzstan and Turkmenistan also in action. Lebanon and Equatorial Guinea. They have Oman and Bahrain 2-2.
Yeah.
Then South Africa, and Ghana. Then Morocco and Canada. Because Morocco, well, when their game they played was goalless, but right now they can score against Canada.
Let's stick with the African interest. Morocco and Canada 4-0. South Africa. Ghana. I think South Africa.
I'm surprised that Ghana and South Africa played an international friendly yesterday because they just played their World Cup qualifier on Saturday, which the South African they drew the Burkinabes 1-1.
Ghana drew against the Cranes as well,
and it shows the level of commitment from the FA and the players.
What I wanted to say, Wale, was the level of commitment. Both teams wanted to win that game. It didn't look like a friendly to me
because the task ahead. Let me tell you something. The groups, for you to qualify for that World Cup, you have to be at your best.
Yeah.
And if you want to be at your best, you need this kind of international friendlies for your players to get up. Because these are players that they don't get to see each other very well. They're in their various clubs, so they come once in a while. So these are the international friendlies you use to test your tactics, test your positioning, test your technical display.
It will make me bring you back to Nigeria. Do you think, Cecil, do you think we missed out on an opportunity to have tried out something?
Yeah, I mean, we are still celebrating the euphoria of winning Zambia. Because I wouldn't lie to you.
We should have gotten over that by now.
No, I wouldn't lie to you. It's still trending that we won Zambia. Because if you check out the way our players were celebrating right from the plane to the touchdown in Nigeria, it showed that it was a big win for them. It shows an euphoria that's still there.
Okay.
But we shouldn't be carried away with the Zambian victory because we still have Cameroon and Algeria, which will be a stand test for us.
Okay.
As I'm still saying, if you're coming to Lagos, we'll be going to Algiers and Yaoundé. Those are the 4 key games that will determine whether we qualify for the World Cup or not. But we started so well, beating Zambia at home. If we can get 2 wins in Akwa Ibom, in Uyo, I think we stand a good chance of qualifying for the World Cup.
You just have to qualify for the World Cup. I don't know why you guys are debating it, because, I mean, 2 nations go back to back. Come on, don't say that. We just have to. I understand what Yemi was trying to say, in the sense that we should have at least utilized, one of the days for international friendly. It may be it was actually tight because you knew what they went through before they were able to get money from the presidency and all that. So you don't want to start asking for another money. Algeria, it's right there in November. So somehow you just have to manage your resources is the best way that you can. That's the way it goes. Yeah, it must win game. You prepare for that. I know Algeria coming here. Come on, they don't even have a coach right now, and they're going to have some coaches in interim, right? So when they come here, you know what Super Eagles are going to do.
Okay. Before we go on break, let me throw this in. She already talked about Algeria. There's no need to say that Milovan Radovac is gone. But let's talk about Tyson Fury. A decision will be made on Tyson Fury today. The British board
to withdraw the license
will decide whether or not to withdraw his license because he has admitted using cocaine.
To me, I might stand very harsh on it.
Tyson case will be discussed today.
Tyson Fury is a charade.
Charade?
The worst spot. He just came, he won something. He was always getting the news.
I like this Batman, Joker, Batman and Joker. Maybe it worked because later became champion. But it's a serious matter. A champion might lose his title. Not in the rings.
Yes.
It's serious.
It's unprecedented. It's the first time that it might happen because I don't know in history, maybe it has ever happened before, that you don't go back to the ring to defend your title.
And Wale and Cecilia, what bothers me is that Team Fury are saying taking the belt away from Tyson Fury might even be the best thing. That is what is shocking me right now.
Because
the man is unstable.
They was unstable because they are disappointed about the whole situation. They are ashamed of themselves, I mean, being the team of Tyson Fury. And they think that taking the belt away will save him a lot of shame. Because I know there will be a lot of things that we've not known about this issue.
That will come out.
That will still come out.
Okay.
If they allow him to keep that belt.
Well, tough one. Tough one.
Definitely, it's going to be a tough one for him. Well, I think Tyson Fury, well, yeah, maybe it's just a showman. He just came to like, okay, what can I do? Let me just go beat,
grab the belt,
and don't fight again. Because that's the way it seems. I mean, from the first one injury, the second, and mentally he wasn't okay and all that, and right now cocaine issue and everything, and the next thing, suffering from depression and so many stories and all that.
Mental issues there.
Mental issues and everything. I think the stories is just getting too much, right?
Yes,
it is. It is.
Okay, we'll be looking at the papers much later on the program, but that will be after this break.
The North American Light Bearing Championships 2016. Oh, easy move over the hurdle. Team 9 falling behind. Yeah. Looks like Team 20 is going to make the turn. That was a good one. Champions, give a round of applause.
Towards the end, you get tired holding on because of the way I hold on, I guess. But yeah, I just want to see. I want to see what's happening. I can hear or feel how fast he is, which I felt that today. It was great. I could feel he was going super fast.
There it is. 11 cases right there, folks. 11 cases of beer.
We take a look at the papers now, starting with Complete Sports, and the big headlines here is Moses Ighalo back for Algeria. Then you have Algeria sack coach. We talked about that one earlier. Then Griezmann rules out PSG switch. So which one gets you talking in this one?
Okay, let me start with Moses and Ighalo. I'll be very fast. It's cool they're back. But one thing I don't like about Ighalo's play, Ighalo always lock himself around the central defense. Check out Brown there. There was exchange of passes between them. There was a link up. So it really made our attack to be very mobile. They were highly unpredictable. Yeah, but when you are playing Ighalo, rest assured that Ighalo will always be blocking himself within the center defense. You're trying to use power
you have to
and
be
pace
more creative.
to beat them.
You have to be more creative.
It becomes a problem for the midfielders and the supporting strikers. When you have such a striker, you understand? It has its own advantage when you play weak defenders or team that are playing on the eye line.
Or you have creative defenders.
That are playing on the eye line, it's easy for him just to beat them. But you are playing teams that are sitting back,
locking up,
it becomes a problem.
Like Zambia.
Like Zambia, like the Egyptians.
But when you're playing a team like Algeria, they definitely don't want to sit back. I think maybe that he would be welcome.
I would still prefer Brown there because you need link-up play. Because when you have the likes of Iwobi, Iheanacho, and Moses Simon, with their pace, with their trickery, with their creativity, you need link-up.
Okay, all right. Sporting Sun here. Conte will flood Chelsea with trophies. This is coming from Mikel Obi. What do you think?
Well, Premiership is not a tea party anymore. It's a competition of managers. Tactically, in terms of organization, technically, you have to be on the alert. Conte is a seasoned coach, but he's finding it difficult. He will still get it right, but the more you get, they bring in seasoned coaches down to the Premiership, it will be very difficult for anybody to win the Premiership.
Okay, difficult to win. One interesting one here. Iwobi says, "Mad fan chased me home." Okay.
all right.
Yeah, we look at Sporting Life now.
Well, Sporting Life, interesting stories. I'll just go for one. Today's Sporting Live, that's the Wednesday edition. Gennaro panics over Mikel's and Musa's bench roles. Quick response to that one. Your captain and your vice captain, leaders of the team, having bench roles in their club. It will worry anybody.
It will, because it will make them match rusty, but it didn't show the Mikel's game.
Okay.
Mikel used the experience and the longer years he spent in the national team to still carry on. It's not good for Musa too. But I think with time, there'll still be room for them to get their roles in their various clubs, and they'll get played with time.
Yeah, I think maybe why Mikel was really so active in that game was because he was just coming back from the Olympics.
Still fresh.
I mean, that's even more competitive than the English Premier League. You know that. Especially when you have to fly, a few games. Get to the country, when you have to fly a few hours to, your first match you're playing, and you have to win convincingly. You know what that means? Like a marathon, So that's just definitely the way it is. Okay, Yemi, from you.
Well, not much to say, just to thank Wale for being on the show. We really appreciate your
Thank you very
time.
much, Yemi. And Cecilia, thank you. I'm happy to be here again. Thank you.
That's what we have for you today. We hope that you've enjoyed everything that we're doing. You can keep the conversation going. We're out of here, but we'll still be talking with you. I'm Yemi Adebayo. Bye-bye now.
Thank you for watching. I'm Cecilia Amalbe.